We alive. We alive. So I'm gonna sit here and eat a little bit. I want to talk about Mouse PI. I think Mouse PI is a really good game. I think it's a real good game, and I think it's something that people should pick up. It's only $29. I want to talk about that initially. I got through like the first hour of the game already, and I really want to talk about that. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes. Then I'm gonna get into it. Probably get into some more stuff as well. Just wanted to hang out for a minute, and that's pretty much it. I hope everybody had a good Friday. I mean, like Friday is it's pretty much done. Just got off work and basically, just ready for the weekend because I plan on going live later. I will be going live later, talking more about things that happen in the gaming world. Got a whole bunch of topics I want to talk about as well. So we will be doing that. I do want to check if my audio was good. I was like checking my audio was straight, and let me see what the audio looked like. Okay, yeah, the audio's fine. Audio is excellent. Audio is excellent. Now we can back out of here. All right, but yeah, man, I think that Mouse PI. I played that game for about an hour, little about an hour and a half at the most yesterday, and I think it's a really funny game. It has its moments, and it's a very creative game. It looks like one of those type of games that was inspired by Cuphead, like a first-person shooter version, and that game is as far as Cuphead goes. I mean, what can you say about Cuphead, right? It's a really good game, and I think that Cuphead is it needs a sequel. And Mouse PI for Hire, I ain't gonna say it's the closest thing to a Cuphead sequel, but it has that aesthetic, and I really, really love the way this is. I really love the way the game is set up, and I think the game is going to be. Um, I think it's going to be a. I think it's going to be a really profound game of the year. Not necessarily like awards, but just a game that's going to be remembered throughout the entire year. I do look at the first person shooter mechanics is a little different. I kind of wish it was third person, but I mean first person is fine. It's not a big deal that it's you know not third person, but nevertheless the aesthetic, the black and white, the art style, the whole aura of the environment is really really good. I think that this game, I can see myself playing this game more than once. I can see myself playing this game repeatedly, and I only got an hour in, and it's just one of those games that I can see myself going over and over because it's so unique. It's a game that does not have um, the normal aesthetic of other games. Any first person shooter is either military, some action adventure, some grit and grimy cyberpunk or futuristic style. This is a totally different spin on it because of the art style, and the art style is really really good to where you can really see how much detail they put in the game, regardless if it was, I don't know if it was hand drawn or anything like that. I don't know anything like that, but wherever how they done it, I think they've done a fantastic job with it, and I think we need somewhat more games like it. You know, how you doing, Kofi? Thank you from Russia. From Russia, that's pretty cool. Somebody from overseas, way overseas, is watching. That is pretty cool. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna look and see was this hand drawn? Was any of this hand drawn? Because I don't know if Mouse PI was a hand drawn game. Let me look on my iPad. Is it okay? Let's see. Uh, BRA. You don't speak English very well. That's fine. You don't have to speak English. That's cool. Okay, so Mouse PI is it is. It was entirely hand drawn and animated. So shout out to the people at Fumi Games and published by Playside Studios. Fumi Games did a fantastic job with this game. They did an excellent job with this, and I really think that this is something that is not talked about enough nowadays. Everybody's trying to do their own thing with certain forms of. engines or whatever the case may be, all these other things, and at the end of the day, it's like I don't know. I don't understand where anybody and everyone would get the to get the idea that that's the only way to go. I think these type of games are very much needed. I think we saw it with Cuphead. I think Enchanted Portals is another game was like it. There's a couple other ones that are out there, but those games aren't necessarily finished. How you doing, AMC McKinney? How are you? But I think this is one of the things that makes me want to be interested in games. I think this is something that really needs to be done more to the forefront. I think at least two or three more games should be like this. But I think Mouse PI. I think these guys got a hit. I think these guys got a hit. I think this game could be one of those games that really go far with the way it is set up. But the one thing about another thing I think about this game, like even though I only played an hour of it, what I think about this game is I wonder if the game will actually be uh how long this game will be around. Like, would it be sequels or whatever? Because a lot of this stuff is not necessarily easy to put together. It's not really easy to put together. Like this hand drawn games is like not nothing that you can really just pour out another game. You can't put another game out like that. So those are the type of things that are kind of I'm worried about because we still haven't got a sequel to Cuphead. So I don't know anything about if we'll ever get one. And but something like this, I don't know how hard it is to make a game like this, but I'm loving it. I love every bit of it. I don't know if anybody else has been playing it or whatever, but I've absolutely been loving what they have here. It is a game that I highly recommend. And they got different flares and stuff in the game that you can use, black and white, film gram aesthetics, and I just love the uniqueness of the game. I think the game is done pretty well. So for the most part, I will be playing more of this. I'll probably getting into more of the game today. I don't know if I'm gonna live stream it at any other point. I probably won't, but I did live stream it a week. I mean, an hour yesterday because I got other things I want to do on the channel, which I'll be talking about more topics. Like I have other topics that are really I ain't gonna say important, but I think it'll be really interesting to see those topics being put together and there's a lot that's gonna be we're gonna be talking about. So um, at the end of the day, that is it's gonna be. I'm gonna finish this within probably within a week. I'll probably end up finishing this game, and that's how much I really like it. Right now on Steam, if you look at it on Steam right now, it's 5.0, 5 stars out of 1,500 uh, reviews. I think on PlayStation it was at 4.98 out of 5 last time I checked, and it's really good. I think this is an excellent game. I wonder what they said about it on Xbox. I know GameSpot get it at 8 out of 10. Let me see. No, that's not. Let's see. Let me go back. Let me see what else they got here. Uh, EWS. All right, let's see. See what they did here. Okay, IGN gave it a 6 out of 10. That's well, I heard about that. That's not necessarily. Yeah, you don't want to believe what IGN has to say. GameSpot gave it 8 out of 10. Metacritic 80%. What else? And I don't really take too much weight into reviews, but I thought a game like this, I wanted to see what everybody else was saying about it, and it seemed like on average 8.5 out of 10 on average. At the for the most part, I really just recognize um, I basically recognize Steam reviews because those are user reviews. Metacritic, I look at those as well. Those are in the PlayStation reviews. When you go on the PlayStation 5, you can see those. Xbox as well. You can go there and check it. You can check them on Xbox as well. Let me see what they said. If anybody on Xbox one, I think I had the, I had the Xbox app on this iPad. I'm not sure. I think I took it off because I don't really use this like that anymore. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's pretty decent on Xbox. It's good everywhere else, so I expect it to be that good as well. So I think like if you haven't really thought about it, I think this is a game that you may want to pick up. That's just my opinion. I really think that you should pick this game up. It's a good one, and I don't really recommend games like that off the rip. It's usually a game that I have to wait and see. But after playing that for an hour, I was like, yeah, why not? And it seemed like everybody else is feeling the same way. Everybody else saying the same thing, like, "Hey, this game is that good." A lot of people were saying it. So I do want to get to the point where uh, I do want to get to the point where I could do more live streams like this. Like when I get off work, check out what you guys, see how you guys are doing. We could talk about certain things, but it's not hard. I just pick up the phone and do it like this if I have the time. And like I said, it's pretty cool to do this. It's pretty cool to talk to you guys. Like I said, I don't, people who came through the chat, I really appreciate that. And it's pretty awesome. I wonder how long it takes to beat this game. How long would it take to beat Mouse for Hire? Just out of curiosity. So it's basically what it was, a 7 to 9 hour game. Oh, that's perfect. It's only a 7 to 9 hour game. If you do all the collectibles and the side missions, it can take out to 15 to 25 hours. Most players can expect a 10 to 20 hour experience. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I feel like for $30, or if you want the deluxe edition, it's like 39. That is a really good deal. It's not too long. It's not too short. It's not like a 3 to 5 hour game. 7 to 9 hours is pretty solid. Um, I mean, with that being said, I didn't think it's gonna take that long to beat. If I just do the main story and a little bit of the side content, I can probably finish that game this weekend. Because I do plan on playing it once I get off here. I'm gonna play some more of it, and then we'll go live and we're gonna be talking about some other stuff. But um, this is this is almost becoming a no brainer. It's almost becoming a no brainer to buy this game. When I really look at it and see what it brings together, as like 20 chapters, takes about 20 hours to complete. If you're on average, maybe 10, and you getting this for what, 29.99? It's almost a no brainer. This is something that you should be able to you should sink your teeth into. This is like, with everything going on with gaming, and this is one thing I'll talk about. Before, like with everything that's going on with gaming, all the things going on in the world with gaming, we have all this negativity. Not too many people talking about what's good, what's not. Everybody talking about what's bad. What's deemed good for the culture. What is anything that is that makes you feel or look cool while playing. Sometimes you just want to sit back and just get a solid game to just play and chill out and fall back and relax. This is one of those games. This is one of those games, and I'm kind of kicking myself because I kind of didn't know about it for the most part. I just heard about it maybe like a week or so ago, and I was like, "Yo, this is something I want to try." And after playing this game for an hour, yeah, I'm with it. This is good. Like a lot of people right now, they're saying what, maybe 20 hours, 11. Some people saying 11. Some people saying 9. Some people saying 15 hours. Um, a lot of people saying they're saying so. A lot of people are saying that they're extremely surprised with this game. They really like it, and that's how I feel. I mean, for a first person shooter, I'm really loving it, and I understand. Like I saw the aesthetics, and I'm gonna go back to what I said earlier. I understand why this game is not um over the shoulder or third person. I understand because like I saw the aesthetic. It's like it plays like a 3D game, but it's really a 2D game, more like a 2.5D. Because I remember like some of the characters in the game they're still in 2D no matter how you move. And I just thought about that when I was playing it last night. Like that is why it is the way it is. And like I said, I think they did a fantastic job with this game. A lot, I haven't seen anybody say anything bad about it. So it's like a lot of people are pretty much saying the same things I'm saying. It's a surprisingly good game. It feels great. Um, the shooting mechanics are good. The moving around to find collectibles and secrets are good. The story is pretty neat, is pretty good so far as well. Um, don't want to give any spoilers or anything, but um, I've gotten far enough to start solving a part of a crime. I'll just say it like that. 'Cause I don't want to say anything. 'Cause, I mean, the game just came out 2 days ago. Basically, it just came out yesterday, as of this live. So, um, but I think that this is something that's it intrigued me. It really interested me. It really got me thinking. Like, okay, this is something that I can sink my teeth into. This is something that I can really get into and really like. Um, I kind of when I was doing a live stream, I kind of like this. I kind of attached myself away from the chat a little bit, and I know it's kind of bad, but that's how much I was into with the game. It's like it's not necessarily immersive. It's just the fact that they got this art style. They put this game together, and it is so easy on the eyes. It's so easy to look at, and it's fascinating how well they got it done. As of right now, I mean, I've played a couple of games already, but like right now, um, I don't know if anything could beat Resident Evil Requiem right now. But right now, it's like it's one of those games up there for Game of the Year already. And like I said, it's I don't know if it's going to change or whatever. It's more as I play, but right now, like ain't nothing topping Resident Evil. Resident Evil started off the year with the bang, and there's nothing topping that. But I do think that Mouse PI or higher. I think this is going to be one of those games that's could be easily one of the best indie games, unless something else has changed. And I know there's Monster Hunter Stories. What is it? Monster Hunter Stories 3, I think that came out. That can be another good one. I've heard good things about that as well. But I do think like at the end of the day, it's going to be a tough. I think 2026, even 2025. Last year, last year was a good year for games as well. He had some pretty good solid games, but I think 2026 is starting off pretty good as well. So in the gaming space, we are in a really good spot with some games. It's very hard to say I don't have anything to play. And there's other games that came out. Like some of the people in my chat was telling me some of the games that are out now that just came out. I may even jump on those as well. So it's a lot there, but this one I don't recommend. I don't recommend passing this up. I think you should try this one. Don't listen to IGN. IGN sitting there saying that it's a 6 out of 10. I can't give it a score just yet. I haven't played the whole game yet, but I could see off the rip. I could see what people could say is 8 or better. If the story continues the way it is, it's just as compelling, and the gameplay stays the way it is. I don't see why it wouldn't be anything less than an 8, possibly higher. You know. So I just feel like this is a really good game that if you haven't looked into it, you should look into it. It's just for me, and for somebody like me, I didn't really introduce myself. A lot of people probably just looking at this for the first time and don't really know what I am, what I do. I basically talk about gaming and everything under the umbrella. I've been playing games since I guess I could say, I've been playing games for over 30 years. I'm an older person. Like I'm not old, but um, I'm a millennial, so I know games that are there, and I know what it is. Hi, I Shar. I don't want to say that wrong. Let's see. I want to say that right. Ishara. That's what it says. Ishara. Ishara. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Well, Ishara. How you doing? Hopefully everything is good with you. I appreciate you coming through. I really appreciate it. But yeah, just got off work and I wanted to talk about that. And I think that if you haven't played Mouse I think you should try it. I do. I think you should try it. Um, I think it's a game that if you like first person shooters, even if you don't like first person shooters, but you like that aesthetic of the art style, I think it's something you should try. I think it'll be pretty cool to try, and I think you have fun with it. I do believe that. So I don't have anything else to add to that. Is there anything I missed? I don't think there's anything that I missed because I don't think there's anything else. But I will be live later on. I will be back on later. I got some Pokemon stuff I want to talk about. I got some Street Fighter stuff I want to talk about. Um, what else is I wanted to talk about as well? Neo Geo. Uh, so I got like three or four topics I wanted to talk about, but I wanted to get this one off my chest off the rip. So I will be back talking about those things, and I think I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks everybody who came through. Uh, Coast, AMC Kenny, Ashura, everybody who thumbs up the video, I really appreciate it. Ashara, I want to make sure I get. I'm not good with names. I do apologize. Not that good with names, but we will be talking again soon. I will be getting back on here later on this evening. Um, in a few hours, I'll be back on. So, all right, I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take it easy, and y'all be blessed. I'm out. Peace.